It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we've got 5 easy-to-do at-home yoga techniques for those going through treatment or post-treatment to help alleviate pain and stiffness. We are thinking pink this month, how yoga is helping breast cancer patients release stressful energy from their bodies. The at-home moves you can do next on Sonoran Living. For many cancer patients, treatments are so tough on their bodies, it leaves them with lots of stiffness and pain. But there are some low-intensity moves that can help alleviate those symptoms. Brian Korbalek, he's the manager and yoga instructor with Body and Brain Yoga, and he's here now to show us some of those examples. And he's brought along some beautiful yoga participants, we'll say, this morning. These beautiful ladies, and some of them we know are breast cancer survivors. Thank you for being with us, Brian.
Yes, thank you also, Susan.
So how is yoga really kind of helping alleviate that stress, especially in breast cancer patients?
Well, one of the biggest issues with stress and tension, and a lot of things that actually lead to illness and disease in the body, like cancer, is that stress really accumulates a lot in the body, especially in the chest and shoulder and neck area. And really all throughout the body, it can get really kind of tight, and circulation also gets affected in that case. So this practice really helps to open that up, help the blood and energy and oxygen flow more properly through the whole body and keep it healthy.
And I can imagine, you know, when someone gets a diagnosis, of course you want to stress. Yes, your shoulders
absolutely.
go up.
Yes.
All of the, you know, the signs when they come to see you, they're probably like, you know, this.
Yeah,
and you
absolutely.
just kind of take them down, tell them to take a breath, if you will.
Absolutely, especially this day and age, there's so much stress we experience in our daily life, so this is even more important now.
Okay, and you guys are offering a very special treat for those breast cancer survivors and patients out there, a free week of yoga.
Absolutely. If you're a breast cancer survivor or a patient in the month of October during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, you can come to any of our centers here in Arizona and you can get 1 free week of classes.
Oh, that's wonderful. And that's just the start for feeling good, because it's a head-to-toe experience when you do yoga.
Absolutely.
Really.
Yeah.
And so for those who've never tried yoga, what is yoga?
Well, it's in our practice, it's a way to really balance your body and mind, really be more centered and also more physically, emotionally, and mentally fit.
Okay, so you have some ladies here who are going to do some of the moves with us. So we're going to demonstrate for you at home. If you want to try some of these moves, they're very simple moves. So ladies, they'll stand up. And you said the first one is the plate.
Yes, the plate balancing exercise. That's correct. So for this one, you hold a plate to help it will help you actually exercise your joints more thoroughly by trying to balance the plate. So you bring your right foot forward and your left hand back behind you, and then you just hold the plate out in front of you. And you can balance it, or if it's difficult to balance it, you can hold on to it. But what you want to do is try to keep that plate upright and keep it from falling. So you rotate it underneath your arm like this, and then you come up over your head like this and around, and you feel your shoulder and chest open. It also works the lower body because you shift your weight forward and back. You can go again all the way around. And if a lot of times for people with breast cancer, the chest can be sore, so you don't have to go so far back. You can also just go a little bit in front of your
And it's important that we tell everyone at home, these are paper plates, so we don't have to use a plate, you know, a glass, you know, ceramic or something. These are paper plates, so don't overdo it. We don't want to send the wrong message.
Absolutely.
Okay, so paper plates. So now, that's I like what you said about opening the chest. Why is that important?
It's very important because actually a lot of the emotional stress we carry is energetically, and in Eastern medicine it's well known, it's held in the chest here. Okay. So that's why also we can experience a lot of chest congestion or tightness, or ultimately some kind of illness or disease developing.
And the next move that you're actually going to teach us is a chest move. So what's the next move?
Yes, we'll set the plates down.
Okay.
And this is called opening chest exercise. So it's literally for really opening the chest area up more. So you bring your feet a little bit wider apart, more than shoulder width, and bend your knees down some. And then you bring your arms up to your side. And the important thing with this one is you want to keep your chest open. So you bring your arms back and keep your elbows about a 90-degree angle, and then you just twist your torso side to side. And you can feel it really stretches the whole torso area, but especially the shoulders and chest area. It stretches it nicely. It also really, it keeps the muscle in good shape all around the torso area.
And I can imagine it's very low intensity. It's very low impact. Nobody really looks like they're straining, and that's important, right?
Yes, and that's the good thing about our training, is that anyone can do it. And if it's a little difficult, you can easily modify it for yourself too.
So what if you've never done yoga before, and we're coming in, you know, very first time? How do you recommend that we start with low impact? Because I mean, Pilates, there's so many different forms of yoga. What do you recommend we start with?
Well, our practice is really good because anyone who comes in as a beginner even, you can really easily join the class and go at your pace. So I would recommend starting with something that's really comfortable for you to feel like you can get into the class and go at your pace that your body needs.
All right, so definitely go with an instructor who knows what they're doing and can. Thank you so much. And ladies, thank you. We appreciate you demonstrating those moves for us, that very simple moves that we can do at home. And we have a link to more information about body and brain yoga on SonoranLiving.com.